Hello, X-Boomer1 here again. I had a video on making a hot dog with the microwave and stuff, and my other inverters burned up and everything. They were pretty bad inverters from the get-go and stuff. I now have a new, I have a 1.5 year old Tiger Claw pure sine wave inverter. It's 1500 watts. And it runs my microwave to perfection, as you shall see. I'm going to make my curry lentil cup of noodles, cup of rice, cup of lentils. Anyway, my cup of soup here with curry lentil. My little system here is two 100 amp hour batteries, a 12 volt socket so that I can keep an eye on the voltage or charge things or whatever, and my 1500 watt Tiger Claw, and my double aught cables. My fuse was giving a lot of resistance or something, and it made like number 2 cable even pretty hot. So I went to a large cable and I got no problems. It's only a tad bit warm when you touch them. Here, we're only going to run this for about 3 minutes. This is a 850 watt power consumption microwave with the efficiency of the Tiger Claw. It drops it down. So instead of about 70 amp, it only runs on about 60 amp, so about an amp per minute. We've got, this is the 5th, this will be the 6th use. This will be the 6th use without recharging. Right now it says 12.2, and it'll go down to like 11.2 when I turn it on. It really drops a volt and stuff, because these aren't very robust batteries. I recommend getting 120s or 125 amp hour batteries. These are only some Les Schwab. I think they're class M24s. They're only really about 95 amp hours. So get yourself some good robust ones. My battery over here, on my hand truck, is a 100 amp hour AGM Schumacher battery, and I have on top of it a 400 watt Cobra small inverter, and it runs my 1 cup Cafe Uno coffee maker to perfection. It works really well, and so that's my second little system, and I can roll that outside and use my 2.2 amp weed whacker. You know, so that's nice and portable. This whole stuff weighs about 100 pounds. I can hardly lift it up, so it's not really all that portable, but I do have wheels on it, and it does roll fairly well. So on with making the soup here. We just turn on the inverter, plug in. Make sure you plug in your microwave. Turn on the inverter. My inverter has the 0.01 microfarad capacitor on it to keep the fans running good. So we're going to run this for about 3 minutes because it's only a 600 watt microwave, and so this generally takes about 1.5 minutes on a 1200 watt microwave, so I give it 3 minutes. The other inverters would shut off and come back on and run for a little bit and shut off and come back on. We have 11.1 volts here. It's actually a little bit higher than that because that indicator isn't very accurate. On my multimeter at the inverter right now, it says about 11.6, 11.7. So these little 12 volt things, you know, aren't very accurate. At least mine's not. But as you can see, it's not starting and stopping and starting and stopping like my other video, my other inverters. Do not buy accurate tool inverters. They're very bad. My 2,000 watt one went bad in 16 days, 2 days after the return policy, and the other one went bad in 32 days. So very bad. And you know, I didn't do anything, you know, all that different than I'm doing here. So the 2000 one never left this room. I do have two 100 watt solar panels, and I do have a quick disconnect harness over here on that side, and so I can charge them with the sun. But generally, since this is just the back room, I generally just use a regular battery tender. You know, this is a Battery Minder Plus. It's like 1.3 amp output, so it takes a while to recharge these batteries. It recharges these batteries in about 3 days. I'm starting to smell the soup. It's just about done. About another 30 seconds. But I have had absolutely no problem with this OSP Tiger Claw. And for $200, they're cheap enough to get, and it's been a real workhorse. And as you can see, it runs the microwave to perfection. It just works really well. This went back up to 11.9. So generally I get about 26 minutes, so that's like 8 3-minute meals, and I've already done 6, and maybe I've got 2 left. Turn off the inverter, and oh boy, ouch, 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 ouch. See, this is why I have a plate. It's hot, ouch, and it's steaming. I don't know if you can see on the camera there, but it's hot. Hot firecracker, man. Okay, well, it takes about 8 minutes for this to set up. Just going to add a little bit of another test of my Tiger Claw here. I have a 1200 watt hair dryer, Mighty 1200 it says. Bought this back in the 70s. It's something the old girlfriend forgot to take with her when she left, and did me the biggest favor of my life, thank you. So it's got low and high, low, medium, and high. I also have my coffee maker, 300 watt coffee maker plugged in, and we'll see what the Tiger Claw can do. That's on low, and there's heat. That's medium. It's hot. And that's on high. That's 1200 watts. And it's hot. Wow. Okay. The coffee maker's going. even with this on high, it's still going. So you could have been out, you know, doing stuff, you know, shoveling snow or brushing off the sidewalk or whatever, tripped and fell into the mud puddle or whatever, got all dirty and stuff like that, had to go in and take a shower, but the power's out. Well, while you make yourself a nice hot cup of tea, you can be drying your hair too. Plus you could make popcorn in the microwave and show a movie on your projector. Now that's living, mate. So I thought I'd just toss this in as an extra. The voltage indicator shows that it's at 11.7 with just the coffee maker going. And when I turned up the hair dryer to full, it went down to 10.9. But then you're running nearly 100 amp. You know, just on that is nearly 100 amp. So, you know, and the cables are cold. So, great little inverter, works great with the microwave, works good with the coffee maker, and it can even dry your hair after a nasty fall into a mud puddle or getting dirty or whatever, and the power's out, and it'll even show movies or whatever and everything, and you know, so it's a great little system. Of course, this little system isn't going to run that 1200 watts for very long. I'd probably be lucky to get 10-15 minutes out of it, you know, and stuff. So you want a lot of batteries if you're going to do something big for a long time. I would really like to have a system that has at least 4, if not 8 batteries. I'm thinking 8 125s, 125 amp hour batteries, and you've got 1,000 amp hours. And then you've got a really great system that can do a lot of things for quite a while. Well, the tea maker is gurgling, and so that's done, so I'm going to shut everything off and enjoy my hot cup of green tea. See you later.